Hey guys, welcome to a Goku live reaction. So lately I've been doing a lot of live reactions, and on top of that, last week I tried to review the One Piece chapter as quick as possible. So seeing as people liked both on my channel, I'm gonna do my best to combine both of them and basically do a live reaction to the new chapter this week. I basically slept majority of the day and just got up so that I could read this chapter with you guys. So let's get right into it. I have it right here on my tablet. So I'm basically just gonna read it. So, good cover art. We got Chopper and some mouse, basically some contest going on. I don't know how all those little drawing contests work. I'm sure somebody in Japan will win that. So, let's see. Basically, on the first page, we get to pick up where we left off. I like this. We get to get a good picture of Doflamingo and Luffy. That's a pretty epic scene right there. I'm sure that you guys will enjoy that on the very first page. Let me know what you think of that one. I think that's a pretty good one. Let's get to the next one. So, okay. So basically the law coming in, doing some work. I'm sure you're just checking that out. Obviously Law was going to have to do something. He's pretty much just around. Glad that he saved Luffy at least. Still looks pretty fucked up though. So, when I was doing my stream last week, I said that after the fight ended, we're probably going to get a lot of side panels of characters. We're already seeing Viola and Rebecca, a lot of other characters. I'm sure we're going to go through the whole list through this chapter. So, yeah. Man, they keep showing Doflamingo's glasses. That's so fucking weird. It's like, they're teasing you at something, but what is it? You gotta really wonder, like, what's going on here. I know a lot of people have theories on Doflamingo's eyes. I personally think that, if you think I'll make a theory video, check that out. Put that out this week, real soon. I have a theory on that though. His eyes, it's real weird though. As far as if you notice, like the last 10 chapters or so, the majority of them, at least 80% of them, have pictures of his glasses or different angles, different things like that. Well, obviously, anytime we see him, it's like an epic thing about him. Those weird glasses, the curve kind of goes with the flamingo look. So, apparently, Gantz and everybody's excited. We see the cage. I'm sure it's going to come down to make sound effects and all that good stuff. So, this is another thing too. I'm doing this as early as I can. The chapter just came out, so I'm using Manga Panda. That being said, it's not always considered the most reliable for translations. So I feel like sometimes either it's bad English or the way they say things could be a little off. Like right here on this panel, we have our Doflamingo's Domination 2. That sounds a little weird. Is it just the cage disappearing or Doflamingo's Domination 2? I don't know. I guess to add the dramatic to it, it could be proper. But so I guess this is like the end of Doflamingo's reign. This is a big thing that wants to be implied in this chapter. Just how epic of a battle I guess this was. Trying to really just add emphasis to why it took 2 years or so, I guess, to make this happen. I don't know, but let's see. So we see everybody, of course, another wasted Totano panel. We got some good characters right here. It's good. Let's see. So we see the towers and everything falling in the factory. That's a good thing. The factory coming down obviously plays a big part in what we'll see with Kaido. We either get a flashback to this scene or Kaido will come down. We know that Kaido is not going to like that. Obviously, that's his factory to a degree. Let's see. King Riku, I'm sure him and his whole entire family is going to start crying or some shit. Push. Okay. So, as we can see right here, uh, essentially we got the kingdom and everything pretty much cleared up. Um, looking like everything's looking honestly a lot better for Dressrosa. I don't think Doflamingo's got anything left in him. We got a pretty cool little scene right here how they show what is it 2,000 pirates of the Donkahite family, versus warriors of fate that happen to be there. I think that this is an important panel right here. This whole happen to be here thing like that, because we know that destiny and fate is a big thing in One Piece, will and all that. So I think that these characters can be important as far as the future goes. Maybe these are people that Luffy can depend on. Maybe their kingdoms are also important to this scenario. We know one of them pretty much just became the new leader in his kingdom. But we're gonna get screenshots of the majority of them. We have a final match: Doflamingo versus Gladiator Lucy. And it's like it says that, but then it doesn't even have a picture of Doflamingo or Luffy. Just pictures of all the side characters, of course. The wiener, a little humor, not that great. Let's see. I think this is like probably for me a lot of people wanted a flashback, a little bit more information of Doflamingo this chapter, but I think the greatest part of this chapter is a lot of the closing and relief we see of the characters, because a lot of these characters got really fucking done on. Most people don't want to see King Riku. I'm fine with it. I like King Riku and his family. Yeah, I think that it's huge for just their kingdom in general, and the fact that they get Doflamingo out of there and basically set this up to become Luffy's territory is huge. He's the fucking hero. We've seen that they're big on gladiators and statues and stuff like that. He's already saying Gladiator Lucy. I can see a statue of him being built. It's a good thing to see, and with everything that happened in the last couple arcs, I feel like we needed it. We needed a really good victory, at least for Luffy. On page 14. For me, the soldier, kyros or kyros, however you want to say his name, was probably one of my favorite new characters of this arc. A lot of people don't like all the new characters. They want to see the Straw Hats and everything like that. But you got to feel really bad for Kyros and everything he went through. Essentially, he was turned into a toy. Had his wife killed in front of him. Didn't even have his daughter know who he is. Basically, had a horrible life. Had to work with fucking gay ass Totanas to come back. It's not that great. Everybody, I feel for him the most in this situation. Even though we have King Riku and everybody else that was affected by it, they all kind of hid and acted like cowards to a degree. I mean, obviously they have their reasons, and it's whatever. But he withstood the burden of it all. He stayed in the kingdom. He figured it out. Given Luffy won the battle, and they couldn't have done this without the Straw Hats. But I think that that's one of my favorite parts about this. Ultimately, is let me turn this on. Hold on, just turn this off. Let me turn it back on. So the camera, so right here. And you gotta say that right there is one of the best panels to see, and I feel like affecting the anime is gonna be great. Um, it was as far as development for the story, it didn't do too much, and I'm a little lost for words just for the fact of it's a pretty emotional chapter. You have this horrible guy Doflamingo who is cool as a villain and I enjoyed, but to a degree I didn't like because I feel like he was over the top, and I really wanted to see him defeated. So it's really good to see this, and then you know um, on top of that we get to see the hero, the gladiator, the legend redeem himself. So it's great. He lost a leg. He's still here, in the fight like it's nothing. Everyone's gonna give the credit to Luffy and all the other Straw Hats, and that's fine. They deserve it. They're the main characters, but he's the one emotionally you gotta feel for. He was one of the best characters in this arc, and as everything moves on, we probably won't see him again. It's a shame. Maybe we'll see him a few times in the future if Luffy and them need his help. Hopefully they do. So yeah, this has been One Piece, chapter 791, Rubble, Aftermath. Great chapter. I loved it. I give it a 8 out of 10, easily. I look forward to next week. I can't wait to do a live stream later today. I'll be sure to do that. So if you like this chapter as well, be sure to comment below and let me know what you think. Maybe you didn't like it. Maybe you really wanted some flashbacks. You wanted more about Doflamingo. Let me know. Give it a thumb. Give the chapter a rating it deserves. Comment below. Be sure to tell me you didn't like it. If you don't like this video in general, be sure to give it a thumbs down so I know you hated this chapter, you hated my video, whatever. It is what it is. Ultimately, I enjoyed the chapter, and so I hope you did as well. If you have any positive remarks, I would love to hear them. Comment below, let me know what you think, and if you have any Doflamingo theories next week, let me know that as well. And I'll be coming out with some videos on him and a few other characters. If you're eager to see those, just be sure to just come back to the video periodically through the day, and you'll be sure to see them. So this has been Goku of Light, and you guys have a great day.